really. That's like a horror movie. Times like these, I feel like I need to brush my teeth. Out of habit, I shut it off. Oh man, water on the lens. Out of habit, I shut it off. And that was probably a mistake. Let's see here. Yeah. Look at the windows in there, and then this door is operational. And we got the front side of the building open out here. And it's hard for me to get used to because it's just been so dark and closed up for so long. And now that I'm slowly able to get to more and more substantial projects, and the wonderful thing is that I get to experience this kind of opening of the building. And seeing it finally just start to show the very first signs of its potential. Even though I've got a long, long way to go before it really starts to show. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I should have brought your hard hat. You could have used it as a rain hat.
Oh yeah, actually that's a good idea. It's easy to break your neck trying to walk through this stuff.
I know. I'm a little bit on the clumsy side anyway.
Okay. Hopefully that'll do it. You might have to hook me up because I'm downhill. Okay. So we don't know enough about the fork truck to know, is it like, is it in gear, is it in neutral? He said probably the middle is neutral and then forward and backward, but we don't know. These are for controlling the forks, I think. It's got a brake and a clutch. It might require you to sit and hold the clutch in.
It might.
So, all right, well, here goes nothing. I just need to put it in low gear. Okay, so we decided to shorten the chain because it just takes too much of an arc in order to be able to steer it, and he's moving his truck. It's going to be muddy up there, so what's going to happen is anybody's guess. We'll see. Ready? Okay, so here we are, all the way inside. And I put it here because of the windows, and I thought I could maybe drive that tractor around to get back out, so it won't be blocked.
I think you can.
So, but this wheel's got some junk under it, and it dragged it the entire way. All three other wheels were turning fine. Those forks are right on the ground, too. They were dragging.
Everything's right.
So, well, if we can get it going and the hydraulics work, then we'll be able to pick that up, so. Oh, all right. So, okay, so what we're gonna do now is back the trailer up and shorten this chain a lot so that we can pull the fork truck into the bay right there. It's got some windows on this side too, so we'll have light. We can work on it, it won't be obstructing the main thoroughfare. Good to go?
Game loose. Okay.
I love how extreme the wheels turn on this thing.
Yeah.
Like you can turn on a dime. Like,
Had you ever used that dip lock before?
no. Well, maybe I did, but I just forgot that it was there.
Yeah, that makes all the difference when you start turning.
Because that was my other epic project when we had that 4 acres out in Westfield, and it's full of Russian olives. And I spent a whole summer just ripping out. And then like at the very end, we ended up just paying the last little bit to come in with a Bobcat. And when I saw how fast that went with a Bobcat, I was like, man.
You could have kicked yourself.
I spent a whole summer pulling those trees. So, okay. I guess I could just stay parked right there. It's kind of that's a good thumbnail right there. Yeah, this is where we'll do our thumbnail with it.
Yeah.
So, can you explain that to me again?
Okay. Sometimes when an engine sets, the valves will seize in them. So you run a compression test on the engine, because if the valves are stuck open, that'll make them backfire too, because it ignites and the valve's wide open, so it just blows it out the intake or the exhaust.
Wow, okay.
So we need to run a compression test and see what the engine actually, if it looks healthy.
Okay. You think we should, once we get a propane tank, we could just try to start it and see.
Yeah, I mean, it's either gonna go or it's not gonna go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But when I had it in that bay that we just pulled it out of, and that thing would backfire, like it'd curl your toes when that thing backfired. Because it's like an echo chamber, you're stuck in there with it.
Right. So basically, you just got a bunch of unburned fuel, and it ignites in the atmosphere. It's like a little mini bomb.
Okay.
Instead of exploding in the cylinder where it's supposed to.
So, yeah, now that we opened it, I remember we put this guy on. It's new.
Yeah.
And the old one was, oh yeah, I think that's the old one.
Yeah. I mean, they're a pretty simple engine, and they're a pretty dependable engine. That's why I say we probably need to just check compression and just go from square one and find out what's up.
So now that Bob's here, we got all these big projects that have been hanging over my head for a long time. They're just lining them up and knocking them down. But we're going to go up to the city right now and ask them about turning the water on. We're going to see if we can get an operating bathroom. So go ahead. Did you want to say something?
Oh, whenever you're done.
Oh, okay. I think last time I was up there, they said just $30 and they'll send somebody out to hook it up. So shouldn't be a problem. So when I woke up this morning, is it possible I have arthritis at 50?
Yeah.
Because I woke up and, I've been carrying metal, I've been carrying paneling, carrying stuff for like 4 or 5 days now. And just my hands don't want to operate. They're so sore.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit of that.
There's an Amish guy who did some work for me. And when I shook his hand, it was like a solid rock. His hands and fingers were
because they've worked so hard
their whole life. And I'm like, how does that thing even work? It was just like a stiff claw.
Yeah, my brother is starting to get that now because he worked in the factory for so many years, doing the same.
Just repetitive thing, and
now he can't straighten his fingers out flat.
Look at that. My pinky finger's not going flat.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
You have no idea, guys.
Wish I had such a nice truck.
This way?
Yeah, turn right here.
Well, if Allison wasn't already married.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. So I don't think it's probably appropriate or polite to go in and film when we go in and talk to him.
Yeah, probably not.
So we'll just go inside and give you the report when we come back outside. I do have my wallet, so in case we can just make the payment and have it done right now, then I'll have that. So turn left here. No, Bob, I want you to be nice because they say you can't fight City Hall, so.
That is the truth. They win every time.
Be real nice. I need them on my side. So you got to set up an appointment, and we're hoping after Bob sweet talked her that they'll get the guy to come out and open the meter today. And so, man, I was like taking lessons. You were really sweet talking her, Bob. Hope Allison's not going to watch this video.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
So, yeah, she said there's no guarantees, but it's a small town. How many meters can he be doing? So, hopefully he'll give us a call today, and hopefully we don't have any leaks in the building too. So, that's what's our strategy. So I was thinking, and I think Bob was thinking the same thing. We turn on the meter, then we run around like chickens with our heads cut off. Actually, somebody has to stay by the meter.
Well, we have it shut off where it comes into the building. So we're hoping he can turn on and we have no leaks to there. Mm-hmm. Then from that point, we can turn on at our leisure and deal with anything else.
Okay. So Neil sent me some
Where am I going?
walkie-talkies. I can, yeah, just go straight and then left at the other side.
Okay.
I have some walkie-talkies from Neil, so
okay.
maybe that could help. But yelling out also will get the job done because it's not that big of a space. So we're at the front of the building here, and this is the water main. Oh yeah, you have to, oh you can thumb screw that. But inside there's a padlock on the valve, right?
Yeah.
And so he'll take that off and then we can
And then, yeah.
do whatever we want.
Yep.
Water department's here. Those are two good old boys. One good old boy knows another good old boy when they meet. So it's turned off in the building, so when he turns that on, if we're getting a leak, then we'll know there's something underground leaking. That'll be stage one. Charleston Falls. Charleston Showers. Okay, so he's got the turn off, and I guess, should we just try to run it down first and just see where the challenge points are, where I know where to run? And hold on a second. Okay, so it comes there, comes out, and it goes into the bathroom. And there's no light in here, so I guess I'll do it by audio, so go ahead and open it up a little bit. I hear some gushing. Hold on a second. Okay, had to go get a flashlight. Let me just make sure I don't see anything wet in here. I'm gonna censor out what's in that toilet. Okay, everything's dry looking. All right, go ahead again. Well, nothing's coming out of that. Oh. Oh. It sounds like something's dripping on the floor, but I don't know what. Oh, stop, turn it off. Yep. So there's our first leak. When you had it on, it was just running straight out. You can see under there, there's like a little valve type thing here. You'll see it where the water's dripping out. When you had it open, it was pouring like a solid stream. And I opened the valves on the sink and nothing poured out, so.
That is open. Let me get some pliers. I don't know if I can shut it or not.
Okay, it's worth a try. If you want, maybe I'm the better one to turn it on and turn it off because you know more, so you could just yell turn it on, turn it off, and
We're ready to try it again. Yeah, that apparently this was hooked to that at some point, and it had been cut.
is it copper?
Yeah, but
I'll tell you
only
where
a
it was
little
cut, then.
piece.
Yeah, but if they cut out a big piece.
Well, do you want to turn it on then?
Yeah, let me go do that.
Yeah.
Okay, now's what I turn the wheel and listen for the scream to shut it off. So that's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, okay. Well, I guess he would be screaming by now if... Can you hear that? I don't. That sounds really loud. That can't. Maybe it's just because it's all filling up. There's got to be water flowing somewhere. I just shut it off because it was like running full blast for a long time. I don't know where he went. I know there's a spigot over here, so I need to make sure there's no water on the ground. That was the first place my mind went to. All of this PVC. Bob? I lost you, man. I lost you. Man, I opened that up and it's just gushing and flowing like full blast.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
This toilet is stuck wide open.
Uh-huh. But no, I mean it's like gallons going through there.
Yeah.
So I don't know where it could possibly be going.
Okay, try it again.
Oh, now I don't hear anything this time. There, this time it's quiet. That probably is a really good sign. So it's not free flowing anymore. So was that toilet was taking all that water?
Yeah.
Wow. I bet it still looks dirty as heck.
This one is not filling at all.
It's completely dry, right? Bone dry.
There's no water around to it.
Ooh.
There's no water line ran to that.
I wonder if it was like, so you see that
Oh, this is dripping.
copper piece down there? I opened that. Oh, yeah. Let's get so that's pretty. That's like a horror movie. Times like these, I feel like I need to brush my teeth. Well, there's no hot water, so it's only cold.
Yeah. I think there's so much junk in that line. It's like melting a cloud.
Oh. Now be careful because the drain could fill up if it's clogged, and then
Yeah.
darn it if it's not going down the drain. I'll take that. It's like a horror movie, yeah?
It actually looks like real water.
Yeah, now it's clean, right? It's just that first,
All that rust on the lines. I think this faucet.
I'll give you $1 if you drink a glass of it.
$1?
Yeah.
I think that faucet's probably gonna keep leaking though.
That faucet?
Yeah.
Well, that's all like minor stuff, right? Like, so you turn on the water and there's not a gushing flood of water on the hardwood floors. That's pretty good. So, though now the question is there anywhere else it could be leaking?
The hallway, didn't you?
So how about if we open up the valve where it comes in the building, and can we look at the water meter and see if it's moving at all and know if water is escaping? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that'll answer that question.
Actually, I don't think it is because we would see it going somewhere.
Yeah, I was just thinking like, somewhere on the other side of the building or something.
Well, the thing is, you could hear it stop running.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think it's gushing anymore.
Woo! I missed that.
Man, we got some water pressure.
That's water pressure, yeah. Holy cow, that filled a 5-gallon bucket in like 30 seconds.
Well, he said it was a major line ran in here. I believe it.
Well, I'll take it.
Wow. We can pressure wash with the the hose.
Oh, that's true. I started pressure washing business. Okay, so here's a thing. I dumped water and stuff in this toilet the other day, and it just, the first time it went down. After that, oh, it went.
Well, what do you want?
It kind of flushed, right?
It flushed.
I'm suspecting that we're gonna have a working bathroom here before too long.
I'm thinking so.
Okay. Are we done?
What I got to do now is figure out how to get water to here.
Oh yeah, into the toilet, right? Mm-hmm. Well, you closed off that valve down there, so can we hook into it, or? And I don't know at what point we have to start getting a permit to do stuff, but just running a simple line to the toilet is probably not. I don't have to post it.
Yeah, we're not going to get a permit for this.
Okay. Yeah, but I wonder at what they're like. There has to be a line, right? Like where the line is.
Yeah. Well, we are not installing, we are repairing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the flush valve is bad in that other bathroom.
Okay.
And those are high, it's a high flow capacity to make those flush. That's why it sounded like you had a wide open pipe, because basically
Man,
you do.
it was like a fire hydrant. Like I could tell there was water moving.
Those are like the commercial flush valves in urinals and commercial toilets. Mm-hmm. And when they flush, they're made for a whole lot of water to go through there really quick.
So
But then they're supposed to shut off.
made for guys like my Uncle Frank.
But the problem is, yours didn't shut off.
It didn't shut off. So that's
So you have two choices.
okay.
If you want that bathroom going, which that one's pretty nasty,
Yeah.
I would probably concentrate on this one.
Yeah.
But if you want that one going, you could probably rebuild that flush valve. Or just put a conventional toilet in and call it a day.
Yeah, I just think if this one bathroom for now, for the foreseeable future, will be totally okay for me. So
You know the other thing that's kind of cool?
what's that?
See that up there?
There's a transom window up there.
Well, I'm talking about the beadboard.
That's for the old school peeping toms.
Yeah, there you go. That beadboard
Uh-huh.
goes all
the way down.
way down. Because if you look back in there, you can see it.
See, it's still there.
Yeah.
So that's another room that I can pull the paneling out of. Yeah. Yeah, I think
It's
this whole wall.
It's beadboard here, beadboard here. I mean, we don't know what it looks like from here down, but
It's the same as all the other walls. Just it looks just.
I
like
personally, I'd rather have beadboard all the way to the ceiling than this ugly ass.
paneling.
Yeah.
And actually, the beadboard, because it's in good condition, can be painted, right? Like you can give it a.
Because this isn't going to be a permanent bathroom, right? Once you put in the
This
new
is going to get me by until we do that front
Right.
bathroom. So. Because all the time people come here and they'll be like, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
So here's what I'm thinking. We try to find a cheap vanity that somebody's pulled out, and we stick a vanity in here. Get rid of that old sink. Just put in a
Dude, I've got probably 6 vanities in this building.
okay.
I guess.
We put in a vanity, regular faucets. Run a line over to the toilet, rebuild the toilet, and clean this bathroom up, and you got a working bathroom.
Man, all this stuff in one day you were able to help me solve. So it's incredible. All right.
So yeah, this is good. Everything so far today is good.
Yeah, so I upload the videos like in intervals, but today we got the tractor going. We got the fork truck pulled out. He fixed my table saw. We fixed the front doors, got new locks installed, the original antique locks. We got the water turned on, and we checked for leaks. And that was all in like 9 hours. So I think when I do decide to hire somebody, that's the guy. Until then, you can bill me later.
Yeah, put it on account. On account that you don't have any money.
Yeah. Nobody knows that.
That's true. That's true. They don't think you're independently wealthy.
Yeah.
You're a real estate mogul.
You'd have to be to mess with something like this.
Well, yeah, not everybody has a building this size.
Yeah. And actually, the square footage basically just increased with cleaning that space and this space. I mean, technically it didn't increase, but these are
Usable space.
some
increased.
giant usable spaces that I didn't have before. So, okay, I guess that wraps up the water video for now. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks.